Recession, depression, progression. Now, one of those words don't belong in this whole sentence of describing 2022 and what we're heading to. I'll let you take a guess. Bing bong! It's progression. Recession and depression. It's kind of in the same sentence right now. Now, I know depression is a lot worse than a recession, but I could see both happening. I could see recession happening and leading into depression. And I really, really hope I'm wrong, but ultimately recession's most likely coming. And today we're going to be talking about what to do before the recession comes, because we're probably at the beginning of it, and how to take advantage of what's to come. So essentially, a recession is just 2 quarters of negative GDP growth, meaning the economy is slowing down and people are spending less money than the last 2 quarters of 2021. And a recession tends to lead to a slower economy, obviously slower growth, less employment, less innovation, and all the above. But this one is so unique and so weird because we're dealing with such high inflation and it's only getting higher. And CPI comes out on Thursday, and I know they're going to be like, it's only up 1% or it's only stay flat or whatever it is. But in all reality, we all know inflation's going up. They're just going to be like, we didn't put oil and food and wheat into the CPI. We just put housing and automobiles. And it's like, okay, who doesn't live off of oil, food, wheat? I guess CPI could be really made to fit to whatever they want the narrative to be, because inflation ultimately lives in your head. If you believe inflation is here, you're going to create more inflation by buying everything you need now. But we can't ignore the fact of what's going on in, Russia, Ukraine, and they hold a lot of power in oil and wheat and chip production, and they hold a lot of power in a lot of things that we need. So it's only right it's going to trickle down to us. So as we get more and more inflation, we're going to head into a recession, which obviously is going to tighten companies and kick out the losers. So recession is not bad, but a recession is not good. It's somewhere in the middle. If you could really navigate it the right way, you can come out on top. But a lot of people don't understand how to get through a recession. And I'm gonna be honest, it's probably gonna be my first recession I live through in my own world. But I can tell you one thing for sure: recessions don't last forever, and I know it could be very crazy in the moment, but we live in these cycles of up, down, up, down, up, down. And usually when we're coming down, everybody's like, the sky is falling, we're gonna die. Sell the kids, sell the wife, sell the boat, sell that house, sell my soul. I'm kidding. But people do panic and they think it's never gonna get better. And then it gets better. And then people go, it's never gonna be bad ever, ever, ever again. And bam, again. And then the sky is falling. And it's a cycle. It's really a cycle. But there are a couple things you could do to prepare yourself for a recession. So the first thing that I always tell people is you need to really take control of your finances. Get a book, write down all your money, where it's at, how much you owe, XYZ. Watch it and learn, because that's going to tell you everything you need to know. You need to get control of your finances. You cannot be spending money on dumb things in a recession, because you're going to be the ones hurt through it. Number 2, pay off all credit card debt. Any high interest debt, it's only going to get higher. Once they start raising rates, 25 points, 25 points, 25 points, 25 points, whole 1%. And you're only paying more. So it's like, why not pay it off now? Focus on paying it off. Focus on saving. Who cares about buying the newest clothes or going to the coolest restaurant or flexing on the gram or doing that or buying a chain? Well, unless the chain is gold. But right now it's about creating stability, so you can get through this time of 6 months to whatever, how long this is going to last. It depends if it's a recession or a depression. It could lead into both, but recession's only like 6 month-ish. So if you could stay down, have a savings for 6, 7, 8 months. And I know people are going to be like, holy shit, that's a lot. But let's just say you spend, I don't know, $1,000 a month on everything you need. And that's not realistic nowadays, but $1,000, you need $6,000 to be comfortable through the recession and continue to work and continue to do everything. That is your emergency fund. So when things hit the fan, you're good still. Also, you have to be really tight with your budget. You have to know where all your money is going, because as everything starts going up, weed and corn, and you don't understand how many things have corn in them, and all these food prices are going up, and gas is going to continue to go up $6, $7 a gallon. And you're just like, oh my God, where's all my money going? Why do I have 13 different subscriptions to Netflix? And those are the things you need to really watch. You need to cut out the unnecessary. You also need to portion your paycheck, right? Say you get paid, let's say $2,000, just to keep it simple, from the $1,000. So you get paid $2,000 and you have to live on $1,000. Pay your bills, save $700, spend $300. You have to budget properly and put yourself in a position to win. Because in a recession, there's going to be times where you can make money as well. You know, you get rich in recessions and depressions because you're buying and buying and buying. And once it goes up, you're reaping all the benefits. See, nobody wants to buy when the sky is falling, but that's the best time to buy. And I'm not telling you just to DCA all day long until you lose all your money, but I can't tell you anything, actually. I'm just a YouTuber, and I'm barely even a YouTuber. So whatever I say, take it with a grain of salt. Those are just some of my tricks that I'm applying to my life, and I've already been applying them to my life. I just think it's very important to get prepared because we're definitely going through a lot of turbulence, and people are like, oh, it's over. We're out of, 19. And the sad reality of it is it's just the beginning, because every day this thing goes on in Russia and Ukraine. Every day it gets worse for us, and it's also going to get worse for them. But with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this type of video. If you learned something, I would appreciate it if you dropped a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any type of tricks to help people during this time, drop a comment, let them know. But with that being said, guys, my name is Derek, or Flip and Drip, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.